So for this third pass through the blues, we're adding yet a little bit of additional harmony. What I've done here is keep the opening cadence 1 dominant, 4 dominant, sharp 4 diminished. That's all the same. 2 5 1 to the 4 chord. That's all the same. So if we think of that sharp 4 diminished as G7 setting up the resolution to the C minor, which in turn sets up a 2 5 1 to the 4 chord. This is all pretty much what we played in pass number 2. After we get to the 4 chord, so in this key that's going to be B flat 7. Then I'm going to go to a flat 7 dominant to a 6 dominant. So we're going to slip in a little bit of an E flat 7 to a D7. So it's a slightly different turnaround back to the 2 5 1 back to the top, which is G minor C7 F. And then I'm doing a slightly different cadence to get back, although it's essentially the same cadence in the sense that it's going to be F7, D7, G minor C7, but I'm treating that as a sharp 1 diminished. So we're hearing a little different movement. Instead of hearing F7 to D to G to C, what you're going to hear is this. So essentially that D7 I'm treating as an F sharp diminished. They're the same thing. So the whole sequence is marginally different from the one before, just a little bit more movement, but it's all very logical. It's very similar to what we've done earlier in terms of the more complex progressions, just some additional chromatic harmony and 2 5s. So I'm going to attempt to talk and play through it and do my best. Eric, if you would, please.
1, 1.
Here we go. 1 dominant. 4. Sharp 4 diminished, which sets up the resolution. C minor, F. B flat. E flat 7. D7. G minor. C. 1. Sharp 1 diminished. 2 5 1. Top. 4. Sharp 4 diminished. 2 5 to the 4. Flat 7 dominant. 6 dominant. 2 5. 6. 1. 4. Sharp 4 diminished. 2 5 to the 1 to the 4. E flat 7, flat 7 dominant, 6 dominant, 2, sharp 1 diminished, 2 5 1, 1, 4, sharp 1 diminished, 4, flat 7 dominant, 6 dominant, 2, 5, 1, sharp 1 diminished, 2 5 1, back to the top, 2 5 1 to the 4, 4, flat 7 dominant, 6 dominant, 2 5, sharp 1 diminished, 2 5 1. There's my C minor and my F. 4, flat 7 dominant, 6 dominant, 2, 5, sharp 1 diminished, 2, 5. Okay, that was kind of a mouthful. Again, what I'd recommend with these more complex progressions, if you can't play all of it with me in time, grab what you can, or slow it all down and try to arpeggiate every single change as an exercise. I've recommended this for the more complex progressions of the minor blues as well. So I think if you slow it down to the point that you can see the harmony on the neck and connect the arpeggios, you'll start to hear the harmony. And if you're listening to this style of jazz going back to the bebop era and beyond, you're going to hear this kind of chromatic harmony cycles of fourths occurring not just in either a minor or dominant blues progression, but in hundreds of standards and some of the bebop tunes as well. So with repetition, this harmony gets easier to not only understand in your own playing, but also to hear. If you're looking at a fresh progression, you're going to recognize familiar cadences that you've dealt with before. So now I'm going to play basically this blues progression without talking for 6 choruses. If you would, please, Eric.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, could you follow me through that even if you didn't necessarily know exactly what I was playing? Could you feel the progression and hear what's going on there? Let's try it together now. So just grab what you can if it feels like too much to grab everything, but I would venture with a few passes through, this is all going to fall into line for you. Again, as an exercise, simply try to arpeggiate everything on the page. Here we go. I'm up first. 6 choruses, if you would please, Eric.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
1, 4, sharp 4 diminished, 2, 5, 1 to the 4, C minor F7, B flat 7, E flat, 6, 2, 5, 1, 6 dominant, 2, 5, F, now you, 4, sharp 4 diminished, C minor, this is a 2, 5, 1 to the 4, F7, B flat 7, E flat 7, D7, 6 dominant, 2, 5, there's our C7, quick turnaround, F, F sharp diminished, which is D7, G minor, C, now me, 4, sharp 4 diminished, 2, 5, 1 to the 4, 4, flat 7 dominant, 6 dominant, 2, 5, 1, 6 dominant, 2, 5, U, F7, B flat 7, B diminished, sets us up for the 2, 5, 1 to the 4 chord, C minor F7, B flat 7, E flat 7, flat 7 dominant, 6 dominant, 2, 5, quick turnaround, 1, 6 dominant, 2, 5, 4, sharp 4 diminished, 2, 5, 1 to the 4, slipped a little altered stuff there, B flat 7, E flat 7, 2, 5, 1, 6 dominant, 2, 5, 1, U, F7, B flat 7, B diminished, C minor, F7, D flat 7, flat 7 dominant, E flat, 6 dominant, 2, 5, quick turnaround, 1, 6 dominant, 2, 5, 1. Okay, again, a lot of information. If you didn't get all of it right away, I would hope you could grab a portion of it. And just listening to that progression over and over again, I think you're going to start to essentially see that it's a cycle and start to feel these changes. So just grab what you can initially, and don't feel self-conscious about playing it out of time to connect the arpeggios or playing it at a slower tempo initially.